today, because tomorrow it will be
the first time. It was 2 times the level of hydrocarbons, but
two major pipelines currently, oil is flowing, and hopefully ITP is going to start. It comes to Turkey, and we regasify it, we transport it to European markets. And another example, quite recent, my dear friend from Egypt, with the infrastructure in a way that through regasification terminals in Turkey, more LNG will come to Turkey.
Thank you, John. And I mean, you are following all of our journey about the Black Sea developments very closely. But let me tell you, what are the 3 major drivers for our energy policies in Turkey? Number 1, obviously, for so many countries, I think likewise, is security of supply. It is very essential for us to have securing energy supply. And number 2 is affordability, is the key driver for us to supply energy to our consumers, to our citizens in an affordable manner. And the third one, as you mentioned, we have the decarbonization goal, climate goals. By the beginning of mid-century, Turkish economy will be carbon neutral economy. So all these 3 things are forcing us to develop strategies and policies more diverse and more balanced, as my colleague Perviz already mentioned. So in Turkey, every single day, I need to supply to market 2 million barrels of oil. And I need to supply 1 terawatt hours of power to our 86 million people. So this, that's why I don't have the luxury to choose one energy source or one technology. That's why I support all technologies, all energies. When it comes to security of supply, again, we are forcing and we are focusing renewable energy. We have a very ambitious renewable energy program. We are going to quadruple our solar and wind capacity over the next decade. In 2035, we're going to reach to 120 gigawatts of wind and solar. But we have a very ambitious, big, beautiful national energy efficiency plan, which is, again, like a very important part of our energy strategy. And the third, oil and gas. We started a very comprehensive and long-term energy, oil and gas E&P program. And again, in the beginning, in the middle of COVID, 2020, we discovered large gas reserves in the Black Sea. In a very short period of time, we started to produce gas from this field. As of today, we supply 4 million households from the Black Sea, this gas field. Next year, we are going to double it. And in 2028, we are going to quadruple the production from the Black Sea, which will supply 16 million households in Turkey from that field. In the oil side, we are now opening a new campaign. This time we are going to go unconventional production, and we signed an agreement with some American companies, American partners, to southeastern part of Turkey. We are going to start fracking for 4 blocks for oil potential oil fields, and maybe in the Thrace region we are going to start gas production, but unconventional production methods.
Interesting.
And lastly, of course, again, we cannot say to nuclear, no to nuclear, because it is also will be very essential for us to have energy security and affordability, and we are aiming to have 20 gigawatts of nuclear power generation. These are the key areas that we are focusing. So again, all energies, all technologies.
Great, excellent, really super clear as well, and literally covering the full spectrum of energy.
John, it is perfectly fit our energy strategy, because for our own energy security and collective energy security measures, we are focusing to invest 2 areas. Number 1 is interconnectivity and infrastructure. When it comes to infrastructure, on the power side as well as oil and gas side, we are developing oil pipelines, gas pipelines, as well as transmission lines for our own security, but also through our interconnections, our neighboring markets, we are trying to increase this investment. Because there are 2 major pipelines currently. Oil is flowing, and hopefully ITP is going to start soon. 700,000 barrels through Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan pipeline, bringing Caspian Sea resources to global market. And we have a great potential on the Iraqi-Turkey pipeline, 1.5 million barrels a day. And I think this is a great opportunity for Iraq, mainly to diverse its export route besides the Gulf. And we would like to also develop the infrastructure in a way that to regasification terminals in Turkey, more LNG will come to Turkey. And let me give you two examples for the regasification terminals that we invested. One is Southeast European countries receiving gas through our LNG terminals, mainly US LNG or other LNG comes to Turkey, and we regasify it, we transport it to European markets. And another example, quite recent, my dear friend from Egypt, we are sending our FSRU for summer season to Egypt to regasify their LNG and to supply gas to their domestic market. So we use the seasonality of the different regions and countries. And lastly, regarding the Syria, we currently, this is quite new, that currently interconnected our gas grid to Syrian grid. Soon we are going to supply gas to Syria. Maybe SOCAR will be partner up with us for this project. And through that, we are going to be able to give gas for power generation in Syria and hopefully to normalize the life in Syria. And I think the interconnectivity and infrastructure investment are quite crucial. Thank you.
Great. I appreciate all the directness here in this.
Domestic market that is also well served. Again,